Most of our brain development happens when we're quite young, we're small, we're dependent, we're vulnerable, and we aren't strong and independent the way we are as adults. And so our brains get wired around this idea that I need someone else, I need an adult to come take care of me. Now, the brain finishes developing around the age of 25, and by that age, I really am independent. I can take care of myself. I don't need someone else to take care of me. But by that time, my brain has mostly wired itself around the idea of being dependent, of being vulnerable, of not being able to care for myself. The other thing that is very true for children, but not for adults, is that I need someone else to tell me that I'm good enough. So as a child, I don't have my own values. I don't have my own goals. I have no reference or wisdom or life experience by which to judge my own performance. As a child, I don't have internal guidance or validation. So I need that to come from somewhere else. And usually it comes from my parents. As an adult, I have life experience, I have wisdom, I have patience, and I have the brain capacity to plot my own course in life, to decide what kind of a person I want to be, what I want to do with my life, and then to take a look at how I'm doing so far and what the next step is. The problem is that for most of us, this shift does not happen automatically. Most of us get stuck in a pattern of brain functioning that is centered around external validation, external guidance, as well as external protection and external caretaking. So we try to recreate in adulthood the things that worked for us in childhood, but they never work in adulthood. This pattern is most visible in adult relationships because adult relationships remind my brain of what it was like to be loved and cared for by a parent when I was young. So when I enter into an adult relationship, my brain still reacts as if I were a child in a relationship with someone who was supposed to make me feel good about myself, someone who's supposed to give me guidance, someone who was supposed to reward me when I did a good job, someone who is supposed to fill a parental role in my life. One of the most frequent problems that arises in adult relationships is when I need my partner to see me in a positive light for me to be okay. So I'm recreating the dynamic of child to parent, where as a child, I did need my parents to see me in a positive light for me to be okay. And that's part of being a child, but it's not part of being an adult. As an adult, I need to focus on my own internal guidance, my own internal compass. Who do I want to be, and what's the next step on that path? And if my partner has feedback for me, as long as I can hold on to my own self-concept, then I can put myself in a place to listen to that feedback with curiosity, because it's probably really useful. My partner probably sees me more accurately than I see myself, and that's really useful information to have. But if I need my partner to see me positively, now I'm going to do all these manipulative things that we do to try to get you to tell me nice things about myself, even if they're not really true.